Hello students. Today we will be discussing about traditional designs and patterns that are commonly used by the Nagas. And if you look closely, these are found all around us. Just take a look at the mekhalas that our grandmothers wear. You will find that it has a lot of designs and colors on it. If you also look at a Naga father's traditional shawl, you will see that there are circles, there are lines, and there are zigzags on it. And if you have been to a traditional Naga house in your village, you must have noticed the figures and decorations at the entrance of the house. Do you ever think about why there are figures of animals, of birds, human heads, spears, and other designs on our traditional houses, our traditional attires, and other woodworks? Well, this is exactly what we will be discussing today. And for this, we will be using one word a lot. And that word is motif. So what is a motif in our context? A motif is a recurring design or pattern. In other words, it is a pattern that is repeatedly used in different traditional handiworks. Every Naga tribe has a distinct history and geographical location, which inspires different tribes to use motifs accordingly. And this is the reason why the usage of motifs differs from tribe to tribe. While a few motifs are used for decorative and aesthetic reasons, most motifs used by the Nagas have a symbolic meaning. The most common usage of motif is found in woodwork. If you observe motifs on woodworks closely, you will notice detailed and precise carvings. These are works created by artisans who have honed their skills from years and years of experience. I recently met one such artisan who has sculpted motifs on village gates, on traditional houses, on house horns, and many more. His name is Thejakhrielie Sekhose, and he is 59 years of age. Here is an extract from a conversation.
No potiki chola mato hako tsvordejeka.
Si mato, si mirhi, ichuno hatsugaza ticheka sezomo. Deri kitsugazugo dini kito hagoa potichare. Kemna apuza, upuza nyozedi, upu nyozedi hago tsuguzala. Tiche serake jibo hago tsuguzeheza alebayo. Del karugi mirhigo, si mirhigo higazo tiche metra. Mesekibo, parajirshimo.
Kike kono bom harhi dom hezokobo bayaka.
Kiki si mirhilero kralobado, ketebado. Socie sabado, komie jeribi dulia, meteribado. Kiki tugi, buku haje bazoama.
Mo karunusa yakratuyan hende.
Karunu mirhi kakato. Mo mirhi baya zogolero mitutsabado, tenyumi nyubado, jesabado, temie ribibado, talhake ribibado. Rungu ribibado, temitsu ribibado, kralur ribibado. Socie bunni menido, temitsugo jegede sosa rido. Hakoha karu mirhinu, hakwa bumiri hakwa baya.
Our conversation was much longer than that, and from what I learned, I want to share 3 important things with you. First, artisans prefer to work with strong and long-lasting wood. Secondly, rituals were strictly followed. And third, every motif have symbolic meanings. One common motif is the human head. This is a prominent motif. Nagas were headhunters in the past, and so the head motif signified power and victory over enemies. Figures in the form of human warriors were also a common sight. A human warrior on a gate signified the wishes of the village to produce more warriors. Motifs of warriors are also found in morungs. This indicated that the place was meant only for the warriors, and women were forbidden to enter those places. One of the most common animal motifs that we find in Naga traditional houses, gates, and textiles is the Mithun head. It is a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Mithun head carved on the wooden front panel of the house signifies that the house owner has hosted the Feast of Merit and is therefore a wealthy man. Sometimes, even house horns are erected on the front gable of the house to indicate that the house owner has offered a feast of merit for his village. Erected wooden Y-post with a carved Mithun head is another sign of marking a rich man or feast giver status in society. Another common occurrence of motif is the hornbill. Among the birds, Nagas hold the hornbill in very high esteem. The hornbill is a sign of power, success, and high status. It is found most commonly in front of house panels. The hornbill feather holds another great significance to the Nagas. It is worn mostly as a decorative item on the headgear of men. Wearing a hornbill feather on the headgear implied honor for a Naga warrior, as only a warrior who has hunted ahead is entitled to wear the hornbill feather. It signifies bravery, courage, and honor. The tiger motif is another animal motif that is found in many traditional houses and village gates. It stands for courage, for strength, and for protection. Tiger's teeth are worn by warriors as necklaces to indicate their bravery and prowess in war. The monkey signifies quality of agility. The lizard symbolizes gentleness, magical power, and spirituality. While the elephant stands for strength, for abundance, and for prosperity. Some other common motifs include the sun, moon, and stars that are indicative of time, of seasons, and eternity. Most of the motifs that we just discussed are not only found in woodwork, but also in traditional shawls and mekhalas. All tribes have vibrant, colorful, and unique attires that are handwoven by traditional methods. Even though similar patterns of lines and of circles are used in these attires, each tribe has a unique design that stands out from the rest. While some of these attires could be worn by anybody, some had to be earned through hard work. Naga women have been consistently recreating these traditional designs. Every mother has passed on this knowledge to her daughter, and this is how original designs could be skillfully replicated over the years. Can you imagine someone who has been weaving for over 40 years now? Let's meet her. So here we are at the home of an auntie who is a professional weaver. Her name is Mrs. Bendangla. Auntie, apni kiman sal weaving grinai has na?
40 above ase mai kapor bonado.
Apni bishi chukri thagyanamde swali thagyanamde suru shini ki to?
Oi to sal 10 12 inigadi suru hoise. First kapor utado moi ama parai uthaya to hikaise. Itu bichi dia aro moi design gando bona bole mon ase hika bole mon. Ulibi khuti bole kun bi nai itu brai moi bishi interest ba bora manogan kapor bonai dagibo moi chaigina itu saigina ahibo kordi moi kapor chitu ita uthaigina rakhi dagibo. Aro tati design do manogan kinika hale moi to moi nika koina moi design do itia do au kan laga holibi ki chat kan laga holi moi ponabo pari takise itu muda kan laga ase
Kulaning bersawa to. Ite sudah na design na.
Itu do chakra kurigina aha pariagan na itu kan itu uribo pare nika takise lendo moi ponabo aro mutabura itu kan turindo tai likidibo
First on ya na.
nika kurina moi itu kan bi moi sulai kapor di haligina takise
To utu laga meaning to kia su auntie?
itu laga meaning do poila baba makan na posti manogan sob pat khila bole paria don ahagani itu uribo pare
Okay.
aro itu mutagan uribo don makigan mutagan laki uribo aro itu makigan be itu uribo
Color kia su na.
Oi.
Design he lop chutu.
oi itu makigan lagado symbol ita ase
Acha.
aro mutagan lagado center dia aro noksa straight ita ase
Acha. Bendangla's story is just one of the many such stories of women in Nagaland. Such is the story of Naga attires, colorful in its look and each having a deeper meaning. There are some common motifs that recur in Naga shawls and mekalas. Most of them are of geometrical patterns. Within the geometrical patterns are different shapes such as lines, rectangles, squares, zigzags, florals, diamond shape, fringes and tassels, loops, and also figurative symbols. The figurative symbols include motifs of animals, birds, humans, and other natural elements such as sun, moon, and stars. Many traditional attires also use cowrie shells to create patterns and shapes. Some geometrical patterns are also seen in tattoos made on the body. Only some Naga tribes practice this art. Each tribe has difference in the pattern of tattoo, its location on the body, and also its meaning. Tattoos in men were like a military medal given in bravery in battle. In some groups, facial tattoo is given to a man only when he has taken a head. For women, tattoos mostly spoke of her life cycle. It was even given at times as a mark to protect her from falling prey to wild animals. Tattoo was used to mark important events, achievements, and status in society. It was a mark of common identity shared by a group or a tribe. It was also inked by some with the belief that it would give them safe passage into the other world when they died. So students, by now I'm sure you have a clearer understanding of what Naga motifs are. Our history may not have a written record, but these works of art represents our stories, our beliefs, and our dreams. It is our collective responsibility to not only learn and understand, but to also take this forward. It is now on you and on me. Let's keep these meanings very close to our hearts. Let's together save our stories.